Hello everybody, Bioweapon back here again, and welcome to another Dead by Daylight video. We've really been on a good Dead by Daylight grind recently. Today is going to be our video on the Nemesis. It's a good build to run. We'll run this one. I'm gonna restart. Hello everyone, Bioweapon here again, and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. Today we are going to be continuing on our Dead by Daylight killer grind with a video on the Nemesis. Nemesis is deceptively tall. He is one of the tallest killers in the game. I believe the tallest killer in the game is Pyramid Head, with the tip of his cone getting quite a high, and then actually the second tallest is Springtrap with the ears, I believe. But Nemesis, without any pointy cone or ears, just on his own, is the tallest killer without any of those extra little things. He is a big, scary motherfucker, and he is lethal. He's deceptively really good, and I'm hoping to show you why today. Here is the build we're gonna run. This is far from his best build, I say, but it is definitely one of his more basic builds, and that's really what we're going to be trying to do today. Just getting a very good, yet basic build for all of you to be able to use quite easily. A lot of these are passive abilities, except for this one. Actually, that's a complete lie. I just lied to you. Only this one's passive. So let's go over his power first. The T virus. This has two parts. One is your Tentacle Strike, and the zombies. The Tentacle Strike works, and it's actually, this is one of the weird killers where he's more complicated than he seems. All the other killers seem like, whoa, there's so much to do, but there actually isn't. He's one of the killers that's he's a lot more complicated than you think he is. He has a Tentacle Strike that has 3 different levels. Level 1 is what you start at. It can't do much and has a very limited range. Level 2, which you get by hitting survivors and infecting them. He has 3 parts of power, actually, I guess. The infection and the Tentacle Strike and the zombies. Tier 2, you're able to break walls and pallets with the Tentacle Strike. And Tier 3, the max tier, you are able to walk faster when holding it, and you have a much increased range. Getting to Tier 3 as quick as possible is the goal with Nemesis. How do you get Tier 3? Well, if you hit a survivor that is not infected with T-Virus, it contaminates them and increases your mutation rate the most. If you hit a survivor with the T-Virus, it actually does damage and will increase your mutation rate. Not as much, but still a decent amount. And the other thing is the zombies. If you hit a zombie with a Tentacle Strike, you will get a little bit of mutation. Zombies function as their own AIs. They're very inconsistent. They are just AIs that just walk around the map aimlessly until they find someone and they chase them. They go at 1 meter per second, which is survivors run at 4 meters per second, so you got to get really lucky with these guys. But they can occasionally be good at patrolling and helping you do things like that. So we'll get into this. We'll get into that when we get there. I'm running. He has very bad add-ons. Nemesis has some of the worst add-ons in the game, I'd say. So we're going to run some very basic ones. Plant 43 vines. To get rid of the infection, there are vaccines around the map. There are 4 supply crates, and in them is a vaccine with 1 use each. This makes it so the crates for the vaccines take 4 seconds more to open for survivors, just wasting a small bit of time for them, which is nice for me. Marvin's Blood, hitting survivors with my Tentacle Strike just gets my mutation up more, and this will be nice to get to Tier 3. It will obviously be useless after we get to Tier 3, but it is still nice to just get as many as possible. Our build, Deadlock. When a generator is repaired, the generator with the most progress is blocked for 25 seconds. Very simple. Discordance, which I think we've run in every video somehow. When a generator is revealed, When a generator has 2 or more people working on it, it is revealed in yellow to us. Scourge Hook Pain Resonance. Now this is a little weird. There are 4 Scourge Hooks around the map that spawn, and when we hook a survivor on a Scourge Hook, the generator with the most progress will explode and lose 20% and will start to regress. Survivors preparing will start to scream, but there are only 4 tokens. We can only use this 4 times per match, so we need to use it sparingly. And I'm All Ears is my chase perk. When a survivor does a rushed action like a vault, we see their aura for 8 seconds, and then it goes on a cooldown. This will be good with my tentacle strike, so we can try to get some nasty hits through walls. And I might change it up for the second game if we don't see it a lot. But let us look for a game as the Nemesis. It is time. Nemesis. 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 If you get that reference, I love it. Let's lock in. We could probably hit over this. I got a little... That's a crazy hit. Basically what we want to do is early game we play a bit like Oni, where we don't really want it down and we just kind of want to play to our strength and infect people. We're already tier 2. Shit. Now that we're tier 2. Lovely days. Getting everyone. They only have 4. That was just barely on the edge of my range. They only have 4 vaccines. So if I'm able to infect everyone like right now, and then they all heal or cleanse, fucking vaccinate. If they all vaccinate, they have no more vaccination in the entire match. I have a build centered around that, specifically trying to get rid of their vaccines as quick as possible. I'm not using it now because. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had the Springtrap audio bug. I really hope they fix that very soon. It is really hurting. Ooh. That was bad. I should. So there are zombies doing jack shit. Hello? Sprint burst? She had sprint burst, but I missed anyway. I probably could have hit that if I just was better for it. Yeah, there you go. So, unironically, when you have your special attack with Nemesis, unironically, you want to aim at the survivor's ass. Because their hitbox is not the survivor. The hitbox is a little bit behind the survivor. So, there are instances, especially when the people are healing, where you could hit a survivor dead on, and it does nothing. And then you aim a little bit behind them, and it hits them. So, I'm not even saying that to be weird. That's generally how you should play Nemesis in those situations. Because if I didn't know that, I wouldn't have even bothered going for that hit, and I wouldn't have even infected the Kate. But now that Kate is infected, she just vaccinated. So she thinks that she got me because she vaccinated right before we chased, but in reality, she just fucked her entire team. Because now she is infected again the rest of the match. That's 2. Still haven't infected the Vittorio. I would like to infect him rather shortly. Anyone here? I'm gonna kick this actually. What now? Another good part about zombies is if they have their hands up, you know that they're chasing a survivor. It's sometimes very inconsistent, but sometimes you can use it to find people if you are. He's stuck here. I didn't need to do that. I'm tier 3, but I thought he was gonna get stuck, so he can move to a better spot now. What the actual fuck was that? Hold on. Oh, I've seen crazy Nemesis. I'm gonna try again. Alright, I'm not gonna try again. They just unhooked the Dwight. I'm gonna go there actually. I'm not gonna go for Dwight though. I'm gonna go for whoever the unhooker was, so I can get another infection in. Never mind, zombies got it. That worked for me. Vittorio was over here though. Zombies work exactly like my tentacle. If they hit someone who is not contaminated, they're contaminated. If they hit someone who's contaminated, they lose a health state. It's only 1 hook, but eventually they're gonna have no resources left. Because Nemesis is a resource burner. You use all of your vaccines. That's a third vaccine used. So they have one more left. Use all of your vaccines. You use all of your pallets because Nemesis is going to shred through pallets because he can do it like literally instantaneously. I am going to do a pain res hook though. That will use one of our tokens. It's a bit like Pig, right? You have pain res and Pig's jigsaw traps are kind of similar, where you only have 4 of them and you are like, oh, I'm gonna like conserve them, and then you realize, oh shit, there's only like 3 gens left. Oh, they've already done 3 gens. I should probably start using this. Sometimes the zombies fuck you over though because they get in your way. Is this Vittorio? This is Vittorio. That range is crazy. I believe they have one more vaccine, unless they might have used it and I missed it. Is possible. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the Dwight, the Meg, and the Kate use. If you are a Swift survivor, like if you have a full team, and there's the last one. They have no more vaccines. If you're a Swift, what you want to do is probably everyone gets 1. I thought he was gonna drop the pallet. Oh, I want to show you how quick I can like deal with pallets though. He's not actually dropping it. He's stalling. Look how fast I deal with that pallet. Look how fast I deal with the pallet, and then Nemesis is good, man. Nemesis is really good. He's a bit outclassed though in terms of map pressure because he doesn't really have any. His zombies, the point of the zombies is to have that map pressure, and they just don't do it. But it is alright. It's just alright. Another pain res hook. I think that one popped. We're gonna kick this. Why not? It was this one that popped. Once I infect this Dwight, everyone is infected for the rest of the match. Got it. Everyone's infected for the rest of the match. This makes it astronomically harder for them. That could have hit if I had made it. I think that range would have worked for us. He fucked up. Ah, he got me. He got me. What are you doing, buddy? I think Shack Pallet is still here, right? Yep. No, it's not. What? Rut? Really? Am I stupid? He ran the other way. I'm an idiot. Zombies pursuing. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He's fucked. You fucking zombie bitch. No, you know, I could be mean to that zombie, but he completely stopped them from doing anything. Is this Dead Sands and not Eerie? I thought this was... No, this is Dead Sands. Okay, Pete. Dead Sands is Eerie with that main building. I actually fuck with this map heavy. It's a bit small. It's like quite killer-sided, but we don't have a killer-sided map. We haven't had one for a while. That isn't indoors. And indoors is still very wonky with pretty much every killer. Oh! I tried to do that thing I told you earlier with aiming for hitboxes. Just do that and wall. Nemesis his hitboxes are a little weird in terms of like when you hit a wall, how it like recovers. I thought that hit. Like there are some killers that if you hit a wall with that kind of ability, it will just keep going. Nemesis doesn't really have that, even though it looks like it should, which is probably fair. If that was a bad hit, I kind of misclicked there. Not really misclicked, I just kind of way too overzealous with that one. We get him here. We don't get him. 2 pallets. Okay. This Vittorio is the best on this team. You got it. I thought he was there. Okay, I need to just. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, it's Discordance. I need to pain res this now. Pain res. Okay, I see you. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is. Alright. Let us go to first. Okay. I don't really care. Honestly, I know people are like, Swift is broken. I would love to play against Swift all the time, because it's a big challenge. Not exactly sure what your plan was. But see, there's not many pallets on this map anyway, except for these little areas. these double pallets that are shockingly good. She fucked up though. She didn't fuck up. Sometimes you will actually do that and miss the pallet entirely. You want to look down a little bit. I got a bit lucky there. I've lost track of who's on what hook. But I'm not actually sure if I've poked this thing at all. I fucked up. It's alright, that's alright, that's alright. There are no gens over here, so I'm gonna leave. Because there's no gens at all. Well, there's a gen right here, actually. What am I talking about? But I know they're probably gonna be doing these gens. That gen, what do you know? This is a nasty 3-gen, actually, they fucked up. And Nemesis is a big chaser character. Ah, damn it. There we go. I had a few minute there like slump, but we're back into it. Yeah, now she's fucked. She can't get this. Damn it! You know, my slump is back. You know, gotta get used to these hitboxes, man. Sometimes they're a little funky, a little bit funky. Thank you. We have 2 pain res left. I almost want to wait to use it because that gen hasn't been touched yet since I kicked it. And these 2 gens are really low. When one gets pretty big, I'm definitely pain res. And we actually saved 2 for this situation. Having 2 of them is quite nice. Hello. If you want to do that against Nemesis, like stick it a little bit. Nemesis can punish it really well because of how much range he does have into it. I thought he was going to keep going. He crouched a bit, just out of instinct, I think, which fucked him up. Is this pallet still here? It's not still here. I know that. A lot of moving parts though with Nemesis gameplays. I'm just in a yapping mood. I could. Ooh, I kind of almost thought I hit that. I could probably have this much commentary with like every killer I play. But sometimes I just like to sit back and let y'all take a view. Well, I guess that kind of goes against the point of watching me do a video on a killing. You guys are probably here for the yapping, for the... Did I see Kate? He's dead? That's really good. That fucked up a skill check. Or, well, someone fucked up a skill check. Vittorio, I believe. Shocking, Vittorio is actually really good. Unless it had a thing where he got off the hook and it... Sprint burst? Sprint burst again. Yeah, loot me Shack. I hit that. And zombie? 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 Yeah! There you go! Lovely days, lovely days. She might be dead on hook, or she's just kind of... She's dead on hook, wow. I think I've hooked each of these individuals once. Unless I haven't hooked Vittorio at all, but I have. Although I left him a couple times, so. We still have our 2 pain reses. I don't think we're gonna need them anymore. I'm gonna search this locker. Oh. Did I kick that? I don't believe I did, but I see you chasing. Yeah, these gens are barely done. She would need to have some crazy perks and a good toolbox to be able to finish either of these gens, or any of these gens, while I'm chasing this guy. And this map is not that big either. You still have a pallet here. I don't know what. I thought he was going to try to drop it. That was not good on me. Oh, well, guys. Drop? Nope. We got time to do this. I'm going to actually... Is the Meg here? I saw that zombie start to chase and I got a little confused. That worked out. Sometimes they like drop their guard and think you're like playing them around. So if you want to fake drop chase sometimes and come back, they might still be at that loop. I'm trying to be a little confused. Very risky though. Sometimes they just make you look like a dumbass and they drop a pallet on your face. Or sometimes you get a little lucky and get a cheeky hit in there like I did. That's a nasty hit though. I'm gonna pain res because I have 2 left. The zombie hit her. The zombie just hit her. She actually got closer than I thought she did. That's this gen. Might have had some good stuff. Why didn't my... Oh, I thought think that was a bug. I don't know why my pain res didn't work. Yeah, that might have been a bug, guys. Oh, shit, he's dead. Really? If Hatchin's one over here, she's fucked. Nope, it's over. I hit that. Lovely. Good, actually, really good first game. That pretty much showed you, like, all of the basic stuff you need to be good as Nemesis. But obviously, just because the first game was a good game, I'm not just going to leave you guys with only one game. Because it's time to go next! Sorry, gang, I was on a phone call. But, allow me to... Is this the Dwight we just played against? I think it could be. Already tier 2 in 2 hits. Banger. Let me tell you what is different about my build. I decided to substitute I'm All Ears, which was, you know, it worked for us, but I don't know, I just felt like kind of switching it up a bit. And I decided to put on a Springtrap perk, Phantom Fear. When survivors look at me, in my terror radius, they scream, and then there's a cooldown for 60 seconds. And they're revealed to me for 2 seconds. Not a great perk, and not exactly one where Nemesis instantly comes to mind. To be honest, I just really wanted to play Springtrap. Or, I just really wanted to use a Springtrap perk, because I'm still so hyped that Springtrap is in Dead by Daylight. So, yeah, we're just using a Springtrap perk. What? I missed. That's okay. Zombie got him anyway. See, that zombie is completely random. That zombie could have been over there. Could have been over there. Could have been literally like 2 more feet away. What the fuck? Yeah, but yeah. Not exactly a perk I think is going to do a whole lot for us. I just like the fact that Springtrap is in Dead by Daylight, and it makes me happy, and I wanted to use one of his perks. I was gonna go through and do one video on each of his perks, but honestly, maybe in the future I'll do maybe in the future I'll go through like every new perk and do videos on them individually. And I could start to do that actually. I might. I'll think about it. That would probably be stuff on the other channel, the Goofy Crusade. On the Goofy Crusade channel. It is linked in one of my videos. I'll link it down below if I remember. Simple as that. If I remember, it will be linked down below. If I don't remember, it will not be linked down below. But yeah, with this channel, I kind of just want to do more general, like, killer gameplay, where I just, like, do one killer. I do each killer gets a video. With that other channel, I want to do more interactive, specifics, gameplay-specific builds. And we'll do a lot of new stuff. We're hoping to do more consistent uploads there. I know we've been promising this for a month, but hopefully it will start soon. So do please go check it out. Link is in the description below if you want to see it. And yeah. We had a bit of a rough start because I was on the phone. The game actually loads quicker than I think it does, and when I want it to load fast, it loads extremely slowly. But when I want it to take a little bit to load so I can finish my phone call, it loads quicker than light, like I'm on a computer. This person just healed. I believe there is... That might have been the first time someone's actually used a vaccine, if I'm not mistaken. That's the thing about zombies, man. It made her like slow down her pathing, but it also made me slow down my pathing the exact same way because I had to go around it. I actually kind of wanted to break the pallet instead of hitting her there, but that is okay. Where are we going? Oh, she just kept going. Yeah, I don't want to chase her over here. What the fuck are you doing? Fucking idiot. Asshole zombie. Do shit, please. Get to work, you bum. Phantom Fear is gonna come back in about 5 seconds. Yeah, she looked at me. Fuck. Lamau. Here we go. Lovely, lovely day, lovely. Boo! Hey man, I always like when I do these videos to have at least get one good informative game for y'all. And that was last game, meaning like inevitably this game is going to be really weird. This game has been a little weird. Let me lock in though really quickly, because I do apologize that I started on the phone call, because that is disrespectful to you guys. Tune in. And I try to avoid that as much as possible. That is an unfortunate part of that. That is one of the downsides of deadlock. Sometimes it interrupts you when you're trying to do simple anti-generator things. Flashbang. That's not a bad idea for a flashbang. Doing that. Did he just cook me? He's in this locker. No, he absolutely just cooked me. That's embarrassing. Here? Shit, you know. I do have Phantom Fear if it would like to pop. Phantom Fear. Phantom Fear. That's not what I meant by Phantom Fear. This Dwight is dead, I believe. I would like him to be dead. I need a death, like ASAP. Nemesis on walls, or on Nemesis on stairs is a little weird. He might not be dead. No, I think he's dead. Yeah, because I think I've only hooked the Kate. So realistically, I don't even need to infect him, right? I don't know if that would hit if I had actually contacted. That is unfortunate. I really would have wanted that. Damn it, 1 gen left. Yeah, I need this guy to die. We still have 3 tokens of pain res, and I would like to use one now. Possible. Vault. No! I was so sure we would have killed him. Ah, fuck. Okay. This is really bad. This is like bad for us. Is there a pain res hook around here? I think there's one right there. Yes. Go. Move. Pain res used to be crazy, man, because it used to not have any tokens. Yui. Yeah, she's running away from where I want her to be. That was never gonna hit in a million years. That's okay. We need to keep it moving. We get Phantom Fear back. We got a zombie hit on the Kate. By the way, that Dwight was not dead on hook. Oh, silly Leon. He's trying to... There's another vaccine there. That's one of the big reasons why you want to get vaccines out early, because endgame, one survivor vaccine can absolutely kill you. He goes through. He can sit there. 2 people are here, meaning only 1 is going to be on that generator currently. Up there. I do want to pain res again here. I believe this Leon is on first hook. Hey, I see you, buddy. Trying to pain res. Wait, just vaccinated. Now, which one is it? It's that one. This one is really close. Phantom Fear, that missed unfortunately. I need to kick this. Call of Brine would have been nice here, but it's my other build, unfortunately. I don't have this on. I don't have Call of Brine on this build. Give that some time to regress. Not a great decision by this Yui, who has played pretty much flawlessly so far. A rare mishap by her, it seems. That was a bad decision on my part. I think we get her down here though. Just barely. I am going to contest this Dwight a bit. Keep this gen and then hopefully use our last pain rest stack. I infected him. Yeah, last pain rest stack. Then it's done. Pain rest doesn't do anything for the rest of the match after this hook. That blows that up. We're gonna get Phantom Fear back in a moment here. That can't. I thought she's running away, and they're doing these two gens. They kind of has ignored that gen so far. Not a bad idea to try to body block me there. Yeah, Discordance play, down him. That puts some pressure on them. We have a zombie coming. We have another zombie coming very slowly. This zombie could do something here. Downs. Good. Fuck! Leon had a Dren. That sucks for us. See what happens when your early game with Nemesis, you just are a little like not fully invested. You can get destroyed as the Nemesis if you aren't invested early game. Phantom Fear is coming back. I hope it doesn't affect people on the ground. They're just opening. Nemesis isn't great late game. This is actually a great spot for endgame. She's not dead, right? No, she's on second. Realistically, I should be camping a little bit here. This is a mean camp. I don't know, but like, I don't like camping, but like, genuinely, what else do you want me to do in this situation? I leave her, she's out. Phantom Fear. I don't think this is camp meter for her. Oh, come on, guys. Contest me a little. Are they just gonna leave her? Ooh, I see you, Dwight. I didn't see Dwight. What the fuck? Are they just gonna leave? Bit of an anticlimactic end to a rather intense game. Thank you, zombies. She could die, but I think they're both here, right? You know, there's a world in which I was able to hit him in a direction where I could have gotten him. You know, there's something nice about having one game where we do really well and I, play almost perfectly and I'm able to be very informative for you guys, and one game where, it's a bit more silly and we do kind of lose and we show that a killer does have see, like, he's fucking like, goddamn. Yeah, but it is nice that we're able to get also a game along with that really dominating game that we had, a game where we get pretty well ran around and pretty well countered and pretty well destroyed to show you that it is a possibility. Like, all killers, no matter how good they are, can lose in Dead by Daylight, and that's just how it be. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to comment, like, subscribe down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Boop87 out.